the top stories, Minister Dr. Joel Clark says energy security is central to the Federation's Sustainable Island State vision. A donation of animal feed is expected to support the Federation's livestock farmers. And Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew hosted an appreciation event for fathers in Constituency 8 over the weekend. The details on these stories and more after the break.
It's game on. And you may not be able to predict the scoreline or who will win each game. And you sure can't predict who will be the champion. But what is predictable is that Quartz has what you need to watch the games the way you want to every time. It's game on. Quartz, bringing value home.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the bet. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, Minister with responsibility for sustainable development, the environment and climate action, Dr. Joel Clark, says her ministry has a critical role to play in shaping the Federation's energy future. Speaking at a recent energy policy mixer, Dr. Clark said energy security is central to St. Kitts and Nevis's Sustainable Island State agenda and cannot be separated from the country's broader development goals.
The Ministry of Environment and the Ministry of Sustainable Development have been leading on the Sustainable Island State agenda for St. Kitts and Nevis. And one of the key roles or key parts of the CISA agenda is energy security. And if you have listened to the Minister of Energy, you would hear him saying over and over that if we solve energy, we're going to solve 3 other critical challenges that St. Kitts and Nevis faces. Importantly, the Ministry of Environment, because we host the Global Environmental Facility, or we're the focal point, we were able to secure this funding for the SKN 100 project. So that's really our institutional role in this project, but it's also a recognition that environment and climate resilience has so much to do with energy security. So we continue to play a supportive role with the Ministry of Energy.
Dr. Clark's comments come as the Federation continues to pursue major renewable energy projects aimed at reducing dependence on imported fossil fuels and strengthening long-term energy security. In other news, the Ministry of Agriculture has received a donation of animal feed that officials say will help support livestock farmers and boost agricultural production across St. Kitts and Nevis. This donation was made by ECGC, or East Caribbean Feeds, and will be used as part of a development program targeting the livestock sector. Agriculture officials say the support comes at an important time as efforts continue to strengthen local food production and improve the resilience of the Federation's farming community. The ministry also noted that partnerships with private sector companies such as ECGC help farmers respond to the growing demand for locally produced meat and other livestock products. This donation forms part of ongoing collaboration between the agricultural sector and industry partners, aimed at improving food security and supporting sustainable agricultural development. In other news, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew recently hosted men from constituency number 8 for a Father's Day social event at his home. The gathering brought together fathers and father figures from across the constituency in recognition of their contribution to family life and community development. The Prime Minister used the occasion to thank the men for the positive roles they play in the lives of young people and the wider community. The event also provided an opportunity for fellowship and discussion on issues affecting families, communities, and national development. Dr. Drew described fathers and male mentors as important role models who help guide, support, and encourage the next generation. And after the break, the Solid Waste Management Corporation, or SWMC, has launched an island-wide drive to remove derelict vehicles. And Switzerland's new ambassador to St. Kitts and Nevis has presented his credentials to Governor General Liburd. Stay with us.
This summer, the Caribbean's premier music experience returns. Welcome to the 28th edition of the St. Kitts Music Festival, featuring the incredible Kilani, Fantasia, Beres Hammond, Luciano, Soca King Marshall Montano, Soca Sensation Voice, and Vaughn. Dancehall giant Movado, Idonia, and the new wave, Valiant. Also featuring Massacre, Cranium, Taurus Riley, Steel Pulse, Dean Fraser and the Black Soil Band, Chanel Mir, Diani, Rodney Tatat, and Zoo. The legendary New Vibes Band International, Brandon and ASAP Band, Shelly and Signal Band, plus Edwin Yearwood and Crossfire, Rukas HE, and Garlic and the Upper Level Band. June 25th to June 27th, Warner Park Cricket Stadium, St. Kitts. Get your tickets now at stkittsmusicfestival.com. The St. Kitts Music Festival, where music meets paradise.
Whenever you need us, we're here. Here in every little moment. Here for our communities. Here in laughter. Here in stress. Here in heart. We're more than a service. We're part of your story. Here with you always. The Cable. Here with you always.
Here are your Horses Value Mart IGA Blue Tag Specials.
Running June 11th to June 24th.
David Sunflower Seeds, $7.99. Essential Everyday Mayonnaise, $20.99. Essential Everyday Barbecue Sauce, $7.99. Essential Everyday Single Slice Cheese, just $8.99. Blue Bonnet Margarine Quarters, $6.99. Breyers Ice Cream, $26.99.
And now our value deals. Essential Everyday Cooking Oil Spray, $9.99. Essential Everyday Roasted Peanuts, $11.99. Starkist Tuna Water and Oil, $3.99. Essential Everyday Dish Detergent, $8.99. The Colgate Toothbrush Medium and Soft, $4.99. VO5 Shampoo and Conditioner, $5.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en
Value Mart.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. With National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice.
Thank you for staying with us. Abandoned and derelict vehicles across St. Kitts are being targeted under a new cleanup drive launched by the Solid Waste Management Corporation. The island-wide program, which got underway on June 15th, is aimed at removing vehicles that have been abandoned, left in a state of disrepair, or have become a nuisance or environmental hazard. Under the Solid Waste Management Act, a derelict vehicle includes one that has been discarded, is no longer safe for use on the road, or negatively impacts surrounding properties or the environment. The corporation is encouraging owners of such vehicles to take advantage of the removal program. Residents can register online using the SWMC's vehicle removal form, contact the corporation directly for assistance, or, where possible, transport the vehicles themselves to the Connery landfill. The initiative forms part of ongoing efforts to improve community appearance, reduce environmental risks, and keep public spaces free of abandoned vehicles. Meanwhile, St. Kitts and Nevis has welcomed a new diplomatic representative from Switzerland with the presentation of credentials at Government House. Ambassador-designate of Switzerland, His Excellency Pascal Bornos, today presented his credentials to Governor-General Her Excellency Dame Marcella Liebert during an official ceremony in Bastille. The presentation formally accredits Ambassador Bornos to St. Kitts and Nevis and marks the start of his diplomatic mission to the Federation. The ceremony also provided an opportunity to reaffirm the strong relationship between the two countries and their commitment to continued cooperation. Officials say the accreditation reflects the importance both nations place on strengthening diplomatic engagement, expanding areas of mutual interest, and deepening bilateral ties. Meanwhile, Digicel customers still using 2G devices will soon need to upgrade as the company prepares to phase out its oldest mobile network in St. Kitts and Nevis. Digicel has announced plans to retire its 2G system as it shifts its focus to newer mobile technologies. The company says most customers will not be affected. However, about 383 subscribers are still using devices or services that rely exclusively on the 2G network. Those customers will be required to upgrade to a 3G or 4G compatible device to continue accessing mobile services once the transition is complete. Digicel says customers who may be affected will be contacted directly as the phase-out process moves forward. And on the regional scene, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell advanced Grenada's energy potential at the Suriname Energy, Oil and Gas Summit earlier today. And Jamaica's Prime Minister says he is unaware of the status of an FID investigation into his financial declarations. The details after this.
You loved the savings before, now we're doubling everything. It's the SL Horsewitz Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store Double Cash Back Magic event.
Feel the magic everywhere.
Double the deals, double the savings, double the magic. Get free groceries, just double it. That means double cash back, double the free groceries, double the savings, double the magic, double the excitement across the entire store. Upgrade your living room, refresh your bedroom, transform your dining space, grab new appliances, and save bigger than ever before. Why settle for free groceries when you can double it? It's your chance to shop smarter, save bigger, and reward your family double. Visit SL Horsewitz Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store now before it's over. Double the deals, double the free groceries, double the magic, double the cash back.
Cashback magic is here.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, Now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip, with Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans.
bounce. Cash at the speed of light. Right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
Whenever you need us, we're here. Here in every little moment. Here for our communities. Here in laughter. Here in stress. Here in heart. We're more than a service. We're part of your story. Here with you always. The Cable. Here with you always.
Thank you for staying with us. Grenada sought to position itself as a major energy producer as Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell led a delegation to the Suriname Energy, Oil and Gas Summit. The summit comes as Suriname moves closer to first oil production following major offshore discoveries, making it a key case study for countries seeking to develop their own energy sectors. Grenada says it is using the forum to gain insights into regulatory frameworks, industry best practices, and approaches to responsible resource management. The government has also made clear its intention to position Grenada as an attractive destination for future hydrocarbon investment. Prime Minister Mitchell addressed the summit today, outlining Grenada's vision for energy development, regional cooperation, and sustainable economic growth. More than 1,000 participants are attending the summit, including heads of government, energy ministers, international oil companies, investors, and technology providers. Jamaica's Prime Minister says he has no knowledge of the status of a Financial Investigations Division probe into questions surrounding his statutory declarations. The matter was referred to the FID by the Integrity Commission after it completed a lengthy investigation into Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness's financial affairs. During a radio interview on Monday, Holness was pressed about reports that the FID had found no basis to pursue further action and had communicated that position to the Integrity Commission. The Prime Minister indicated that he was unaware of any such finding and expressed surprise at claims that details of the FID's position were known publicly. He confirmed that his attorneys have written to the Integrity Commission seeking clarity on the status of the investigation. Holness also acknowledged that the matter places him in a difficult position, noting that he must be careful not to prejudice either his own case or the work of the Integrity Commission. While defending the Commission's role as an important oversight body, the Prime Minister repeated his view that the agency requires reform to improve its effectiveness. The Integrity Commission's report was tabled in Parliament in 2024 and recommended that both the FID and Tax Administration Jamaica examine aspects of the Prime Minister's financial affairs. And coming up, Iran and the United States have reached new agreements as they move to implement their peace deal. And the UN Secretary General is urging AI companies to disclose their environmental footprint. The details when we come back.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day. Through your life's journey, we're here to stay. NCI will protect you all the way. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always.
Agrochemical products, marking a significant shift in U.S. sanctions policy. Analysts say the move could provide a major boost to Iran's economy by allowing it to sell oil at market prices rather than at the discounted rates common under sanctions. Meanwhile, Iran has agreed to establish a direct communication channel with the United States to help ensure safe passage through the Strait of Hormuz. However, Tehran has indicated that its approach to managing the strategic waterway will not fully return to pre-war arrangements. The United Nations Secretary General is calling on artificial intelligence or AI companies to disclose their environmental impact as growing concerns emerge over the energy demands of the rapidly expanding industry. Speaking during London Climate Action Week, Antonio Guterres warned that the world is falling dangerously behind in its efforts to limit climate change. He said the planet has just experienced its 11th hottest year on record and described climate change and global energy insecurity as two crises driven by the continued reliance on fossil fuels. Guterres used the occasion to launch a new AI environmental transparency initiative. The proposal would require major artificial intelligence companies to publicly report their environmental footprint and commit to powering data centers with renewable energy by 2030. The move comes amid growing concern over the electricity, water, and land consumed by data centers that support AI and other digital services. A recent UN study found that data centers used more electricity in 2025 than all but 10 countries worldwide. Guterres also called for faster action to cut carbon dioxide and methane emissions, warning that the world remains off track to meet its net zero emissions targets. His comments come as large parts of Europe endure another intense heat wave, with record temperatures recorded in several areas. And up next in sports, U.S. authorities have seized more than 300 unauthorized drones at World Cup venues, and the PGA Tour will introduce a two-tier system with promotion and relegation from 2028. Stay with us.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always, whole life, term life, for your peace, healthcare, health plans, no worries, home shield coverage, you're safe, choose NCI to secure your space, life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day, through your life's journey, we're here to stay, NCI will protect you all the way, whole life, term life, for your peace, healthcare, health plans, no worries, home shield coverage, you're safe, choose NCI to secure your space, trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always.
United States authorities have seized more than 300 unauthorized drones at World Cup venues since the tournament began earlier this month. Officials say strict no-fly zones are in effect around match venues and fan festivals as part of the security operation for the tournament. On match days, drones and other aircraft are prohibited within a 3-mile radius of stadiums and up to 3,000 feet above them. The restrictions were introduced to protect spectators, players, and event staff from potential safety risks. Authorities say the measures also form part of broader efforts to guard against possible terrorist threats and drone-based attacks. FBI teams have been deployed around World Cup venues to detect, track, and disable unauthorized drones operating in restricted airspace. Officials are reminding operators that violating the no-fly zones can result in drones being confiscated, criminal charges, and fines of up to $100,000. In other news, the PGA Tour is set for a major overhaul with promotion and relegation to become a feature of the men's professional game from 2028. The changes were unveiled ahead of this week's Travelers Championship in Connecticut by former world number 1 Tiger Woods. Woods, who chairs the tour's future competitions committee, said the new structure will create 2 distinct levels of competition. Under the plan, the game's top players will compete in a championship series featuring fields of 120 players. The elite circuit will consist of 23 or 24 tournaments, including golf's 4 major championships, and will run from January through August. The new format is designed to create greater competition throughout the season, with players moving between the 2 tiers based on performance. Tour officials say the changes represent one of the most significant restructurings in the modern era of professional golf. And when we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. She pretty from head to toe and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Recapping the top stories, Minister Dr. Joel Clark says energy security is central to the Federation's Sustainable Island State vision. A donation of animal feed is expected to support the Federation's livestock farmers. And Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew hosted an appreciation event for fathers in Constituency 8 over the weekend. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been your presenter, Shaira Flanders. Have a good one.